It seems there's a big news story every week about how Broadcom is restricting availability of VMware. But this week we have some good news. VMware Workstation Pro and Fusion Pro Desktop will be free for personal use. These products, which allow users to run virtual appliances, virtual machines on their computers, were key tools for IT pros for over a decade. And I'm sure they will appreciate this new price point. But of course, commercial use still requires a fee. What's your reaction to the move?
Well, I'm one of those people that VMware describes in their announcement that first were exposed to VMware's products through the desktop version of their software. I think many of us in the community have long used Workstation Pro, or for Mac users, Fusion Pro, as our way to experiment with virtual machines, different operating systems right there on our desktops. And of course, many of us in the community who've been quite active in the VMware space have relied on the VMware vExpert licenses as our way to get access to these products. But frankly, the products are so good that many of us, including myself, were paid subscribers as well. So the idea that these things will be free for personal use, well, I think that's awful nice. I hadn't installed Fusion Pro on my Mac in recent years, since I've got a whole bunch of lab machines that I can scratch and reinstall and shuffle around. But I could definitely see myself taking advantage of this free license to install Fusion Pro again on my Mac and use it more often as a virtual machine hosting environment. I think that this also reflects the fact that Broadcom is much more interested in focusing VMware on the most profitable niches for the company and its products. And frankly, desktop applications like Workstation and Fusion weren't really all that much of a focus for the company anyway. Uh, this does suggest that we may see a little bit of a shift in the future in these products. In fact, there's a chance that we might see them phased out a little bit as they are no longer really profit generating components. But that being said, you do still have to buy a license if you're using it for commercial use, and that could indeed be a profit center worthy of Broadcom. So let's cross our fingers and hope that this doesn't mean that Fusion and Workstation are going away, but instead it's just another sign of Broadcom simplifying their offerings and not wanting to bother charging end users like us to use their products.